Hello everybody. How is everybody? There I am. Oh, let's see who's in. Is there anybody there? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all? Oh my gosh, good morning, Melody. What time is it there? 9 a.m, is it? Have you just got to work? Oh, thank you. My hair's a little bit fluffy. It's very hot here. It's very hot, so it's fluffed. Hello, Barry's in the house. Hello, Barry. How are you? Have you recovered from me yet? Ecuador's in. Lisa, yes, I did. I cut my hair. I actually cut 4 inches off before I went to America, and then I've been and had another 4.5. So I've had 8.5 inches cut off it. Look, it's right up here. Hello, hello, hello. Ted, Theodore, I miss you all so much. Oh my gosh, how are you all? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I haven't had it this short for a long time, so it's 8.5 inches come off it, nearly 9. Emmy, hello darling, how are you? Cute. Oh dear. Can't wait to see you in September. Oh, are you coming to the thing with me and Dina? We will be announcing the Ranger ones. I think we're announcing those tomorrow. The Ranger classes in November, so look out for those. Hello, Kathy's on. Just been having a meeting with Kathy. Not just Kathy, with Patty and with Ellen and Meg. Hello, hello, hello. Look at everybody. So nice to see you all. Marilyn, thank you. She said she loved your weekend. Did you enjoy your time with Dina as well? Yeah? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Jess is in. Hey, the makers are in. The makers are in. I've seen Emmett, I've seen Jess. Hi, who's that on Stamps Anonymous? Is it Danielle or is it Tom? I don't know. Probably Danielle, because I know Ted's in. Yes, 2 range classes in November. I think Emmy's releasing them tomorrow. You did survive, Barry. Yeah, I thought I might have lost you on the 2nd day, but you did it. You did it. You were there. Oh, Patty's in as well. Marvellous. I keep honestly, it's so muggy. That's the word I'm going to use, muggy. And I keep steaming up and my hair's going like this. Oh, Natalie's in Costa Rica. She's got a sangria in her hand. Amazing, isn't it? Melody, it's Aidan's your son, isn't he? Yeah, says Diana's the goat. I only found out what a goat was not long ago. It's greatest of all times. Oh, it's Rhonda. Hello, darling. Hello. I got my suitcases eventually, Rhonda, and I'm glad you got home. Yes, birthday Barry did fantastic. Yeah, Emmy's going to post it all tomorrow. She didn't want to just... It's my fault, because I was supposed to do it when I was at Stampers Anonymous, because I always do them together. And I was busy, then I had the show, and then when I came home, I wasn't very well. So it's too late, it's late, so... Yes, moving into college in Washington, D.C. at the moment. I hear you found a fabulous Airbnb near my near my shop. So that's amazing. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's what goat means. That's what goat means. I was rough for a week. I was rough for a week, Rhonda, but I'm all right now. Okay, so shall we get going? I told you it was not going to be a massive release. It's quite a small release, but nonetheless, it's very exciting. They are all what we call line extensions. So it means that we already have the product, but we've either introduced new colours or we've introduced another set, etc. Okay, so I don't know where to start now. I can't remember when we last had these out. I'm thinking a couple of years. Anyway, so we have brought out some new of the adhesive canvas. Okay, so you get, I'll open them in a bit, but you get the 8 images on the back. So this is the sticky back canvas that I use in the journals, and I also use to make all my little books and things with. Okay, so we've brought out those. We've also brought them out in the postcards as well. As you can see, this is what I have tattooed on the front of my, well, from my hip down to my knee of this cat. So we've got sticky back canvas and we've got the postcards, okay? And then we have some more shimmers, all right? So we have the darks. Remember the darks that I brought out in the paint? We've brought them out in the shimmer spray. Okay, so we have Rainy Day. Okay, Rainy Day. Jungle Leaf. This will blow your mind. This one, Just Indigo. Wait, I don't know if you can see the shimmer there, but you'll see it when we do. And then we've got, in the warms, we have Cranberry Juice. Can you see it there? So we have Cranberry Juice Shimmer Spray. We have Tree Bark Shimmer Spray. And we have Chocolate Drop Shimmer Spray. Okay, so we have a pack of postcards, a pack of sticky back canvas, and 6 shimmer sprays. Okay, so I'm just going to show you through the sprays to start with. So this is, if you look at the back, I sprayed 3 tags. So I've got a black tag, I've got a mixed media tag, oh, I've gone the wrong way. Craft tag, mixed media tag, black tag. So this is what Rainy Day. Actually, do you know what? Let me move the camera first because I think it'll show up better. Just one moment. Let me spin you around. This is where I might lose you, isn't it? So, oh, there we go. I haven't lost you yet. Amazing. But I think the camera's back. Oh no, it's. Oh, the camera. Is the camera on the right side? No, it's at the wrong side. Because if that's my hand, why? Hang on one moment. Let me turn it. Every time I come back onto Facebook, I get confused, don't I? That's it. But we are. Why is it gone so big? There we go. I don't know why it's looking so big on there. Never mind. So here is Rainy Day. Okay. So we have Rainy Day on Craft. I'm upside down now. I give up. I give up. 1 minute. Oh, goodness me. I hate the face. Why is it doing? 1 minute. Here we go. Perfect. Such a professional, I tell you. Such a professional. Poof. That took some doing. Right, we're right now. We're correct. So, Rainy Day on Craft. Now, Craft is notoriously hard to spray on. Rainy Day on mixed media cardstock and Rainy Day on black. Okay. Let's you see this one. Black mixed media craft. Look at that. Jungle leaf on craft. Amazing. Jungle leaf on mixed media. Jungle leaf on black. And the reason it's so stunning on all of them is it is my actual ink. It's actual ink, and then it has, each one of these has a different colour of the dust in them. So normally on here you will see the ink and here you will see the dust, and this is a combination of the two. But I mean, how gorgeous are they? And then wait for this one. This is the Just Indigo. As you can see, black mixed media craft. Look at this. The colour in that is amazing. So that's on the craft. This is on the mixed media. And this is on the black. Okay. They're amazing. They really are. And then we have, 1 minute, we have chocolate drop. I think this might look a bit orange on the camera. It's not really orange. It's like, it is an orangey brown. But here we have the craft, we have the mixed media, we have the black. So here is chocolate drop on craft. It's an orangey coppery. And then we have chocolate drop on the mixed media. And then we have the chocolate drop on black. And then we have tree bark again. So tree bark on craft, tree bark on mixed media, tree bark on black. And the last but not least, we have cranberry juice, the 3. So cranberry juice on craft. I mean, just look at the coverage. And craft is notorious for being difficult for things to absorb. Cranberry juice on mixed media and cranberry juice on black. So on black, you won't see the actual colour of the ink. You only see the colour of the shimmer. And on mixed media, you see the colour of the ink as well. So that's why all mine have a totally different ink in them. Okay, so those are the 6 shimmers. And then let's look at the postcards and the canvas. I don't even know what set this is. I think it might be set 4. I'm not sure. Yes, set 4. So we have the sticky back canvas. So what you do is you peel the backing away from the canvas like so. And they are sticky. Okay, so I use them for all sorts. So we have this. These are all, actually, I don't know if they are. Most of these were taken from my big ledger. So we have the cat. This one is about my mental illnesses. I don't know, I can't remember what I was doing about this one, but there's one there. Some hand-drawn houses with some chickens on. A little window one. One of my favourite, Survivor. New shoes. New shoes. We love new shoes. And then we have a newt with, I think this is Pondering Petunia. And it's never to be too proud to serve frozen peas. So those are the sticky back canvas, and this is them in postcards, and then I'll show you the difference. Can you see? So canvas, it is an actual canvas. This is a glossy postcard, so you can see the difference there. This has the colour of what I made it in, but with canvas it's always a little bit muted because of the printing process. But these are the 2. So we have the cat, We have the one about my mind. These were all made, oh my gosh, I did all these 15 years ago or so. We have the mobile. We have the houses. We have the window. We have survivor. Strong women will survive no matter what. This one says, just when you thought you knew who I was. He. And this one, I can't remember what this is. In the end, what we regret most are the chances that we never took. And then it's never be too proud to serve frozen peas. So I am just, sorry, I'm just going to bob, it's getting a bit hot again. I'm just going to bob my hair up. So again, they all came from my big ledger. Okay, some people just collect them, but I like to use them. I mean, that's instant art. Another thing that I also do, and I haven't done it this time because I haven't been to visit IKEA, but in IKEA they have these frames that are really long and narrow, and you can fit 4 postcards in. So I have all my other sets in those frames. They're really long. They've got one oh my gosh, mountain, and I put them onto the mount and then I doodle around the mount. Okay, so there we go. So that is what we've got. So now I'm going to go through some samples with you. Okay, if you are looking to buy, if you are in the UK, Art from the Heart will have a link on here. They normally do bundles. You'll be able to buy the postcards, canvas and the shimmers. Ranger ink, they usually have a bundle because these are all with my Ranger partner, so they will have a link. There'll be a link on here as well, and Stampers Anonymous have them as well, and again they will do bundles. So not sure if they'll just bundle the inks or whether they'll bundle everything. Ben normally bundles everything together. If you have a store, drop your own link in the comments. I've seen Milagros on here, so if you've got a store, drop your own link in so that everybody can see and support you. Okay, so samples. Actually, I have some samples here. Let's have a look at this one. This is just an old page where I actually took the cranberry juice and I was mopping up something. Actually, I think I was mopping this up. So this was it through. Because whenever I get something new like this out, I will go back and find old pages and just add bits to them. So I was just sort of mopping that up. There we go, Art from the Heart's link is up there. I'm sure Rhonda will put... hang on. I'm sure Rhonda will put Stampers Anonymous, and Ranger will go up there as well. Emmy normally links Ranger on the bottom. So here is a page from a square journal, okay? So it just already had some inking on there from before. And then I just added some of the cranberry juice through that stencil, this stencil where I did a flip. And then I used one of the postcards. I do this a lot. I use the postcards as art, but I only tape 3 sides so that you can put a little tag in. This is an old tag. This is just an old tag from other stuff, and I just popped it in. Now, you might be wondering what these are. These are the images on the back of your packets. Okay, look on the back here. You get a picture of everything, don't you? So most people throw these away. I don't. Look, I cut them all out. I cut them all out and I use them because they are mini works of art. Look at them, little baby mini works of art, and I cut them out and I use them all. So you just go through, cut them all out there, and you can see the one that matches the postcard I've popped on the top, and the smaller ones I've just popped underneath. When you look at them both together, the postcard one is slightly larger because the packaging is larger. Can you see? So the packaging is larger there. And if you love this selection of images, Meg, my graphic designer, chose them herself and then said to me, what do you think? I said to her, just pick whatever. So she chose this selection and it's lovely. So anyway, there is a journal page there. So in here, everything's marked with a yellow post-it. I don't know what's where. Oh, these books. I've got so much going on. Oh, here's the first one. Little Halloweeny one. Okay. So what I did on here, I took the, oh my gosh, the cobweb stencil, and I sprayed 3 colours through. So I think you can see in the middle I sprayed Jungle Leaf, then I sprayed Rainy Day. So I did a circle, then I went round the circle with the Rainy Day, and then I went right round the outside with Tree Bark, and then I also coloured in the die cut. So these were the die cuts from this is Munster Mash from last year, and I coloured that, and I don't know if you can see they're coloured in the shimmer as well, but look, if you can see, this is just in the black journal, but how gorgeous is the shimmer in that. So that's the first one, and Emmy will be putting all these up for you to see. I'll just move it. Oh, what's that? I'll move it over here. So this page was this was a grid page from the Ledger Journal, and I think this was a demo page at Stampers Anonymous. I think I was just demoing where to place the stenciling, because I'm always just showing you, I always do in the 3 different areas. So I've used, you can see, I've used Crazy Paving in the back, and I've used dot grid. And then I was bored on the plane, so I decided I wanted to draw some checks in between. And then I thought, oh, hang on a minute. So I painted, this is painted in with Chocolate Drop, and this is painted in with Cranberry Juice. Okay, so I'm sure you can see the shimmer in there. And then again, I just added one of the postcards. Now, I haven't put a tag in yet, but I will do. And I just added some of the collage houses to match, and it just says, I don't want to go big, I want to go home. So just a little page there. Here is just some little tags of the that I just sprayed. These are tiny black tags, and I just sprayed, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to make a page about them. So I sprayed them, and then because this is in my dot grid book, I just made some dots round, and then I just added a little heart on top. So I just thought, do you know what, why not just make it as a whole page. Here we go. Here's another page. This is what I do with the canvas a lot. I've been teaching how to use a canvas like this for about 15 years. So if you think, oh, she always does that, yes, I do, and I always will, because I love it. This is a mop-up of the dot grid. So what I did, I placed the dot grid on another book, sprayed through it. If you can see, I've sprayed, this is Chocolate Drop, this is Cranberry Juice, and this is Tree Bark. So I sprayed through on a different page, picked up the stencil, flipped the stencil over, patted it down to get the reverse. And you can see I've just outlined through and just added some dots. And then I've used a part of a tag onto the canvas so it flips up. And this says, I don't know how to put this nicely, so I won't. Okay, so we like lots of flaps. Love that. I can see, there she is, Shell's there with the flaps. So I just popped them up like this. I might put more stuff on here, I might not. Okay, but that is how I use these a lot. Let me get to the next one. I've quite a few. This, I just wanted to show you this. This is the reverse of the flip of the first. Where is it? I've lost everything. Which page was? This one. So this is the flip. Can you see? So I took that and I just flipped it over. So I thought I would show you that. And then I have one more. Oh, and there's another flip. This is from the last page. Wherever it's gone. I don't know where it's gone, but that's another flip. Okay, so that's in black. Right, let's have a look again. So this is just one of my ledger journals. Okay, if you look, it's a ledger journal. And this is another thing that we do a lot. We've just completely covered it in the sticky back canvas. Okay, the trick is to start in the middle. Start here, go above and below, trim those off, and then just like brickwork it either side, trim off the excess. Now sometimes I'll put this on the sewing machine and stitch it through, but I only had my really good sewing machine out and I didn't want to muck the needle up. So I'll probably do some more of that when I'm at the holiday cottage next week. But this time we actually did it front and back. Okay, so we just took, so this would take 2 packets to do this. And then the edges just get a bit battered and a bit, you know, and they come out beautifully. Now you've also seen me do it a lot, whoops, to the lids of my boxes. Okay, so this is what I keep all my images in, you know, my cutout canvas, my cutout stamped images. So this was just a Molten Brown book, and again you can see, and I just find it easier to start in the middle, and then what you do is you just take it over the edges. You can see here where you just cut it and fold it over. So we do that a ton. Okay, so that's a journal done. And that's a box done. So there's nothing inside that journal. I'll just move that to one side. Now in this little journal, we do have a couple of things. This is a really old journal. So I was finishing off some pages. This is mainly a Christmassy one. It's got a lot of Christmas and stuff in. But here, so this is a page I made ages ago. And it's a reverse flip of the star stencil. So I reverse flipped it, done it, you can see it's done with ink, and then I just doodled in the stars. I've added some little craft tags, haven't decided what to put on, and I've just put the postcard as a piece of art. And it says here, don't be afraid to tell someone how you feel, bonus points if they start crying. Okay, and we've got one more in here, which is, again, this is an old one. This is from last year. It's when I brought out the coffin stencil. So the coffin stencil is done in cherry pie and chocolate in there. This time I stuck the whole thing down. I didn't leave a gap because I just stuck it down. So I put the legs on. So what I did was I got other legs out of my stash, my stamping stash. Actually, this is new. I forgot about that. You haven't seen this one, but anyway, this is one you haven't quite got yet. And I just matched it all up in blue just to match. And I put, these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. So very, very simple. There is the start of the flip page from that last one, okay? Oh, wrong one. Hang on. Here we go. This. So originally I put the stencil down. I sprayed through the stencil with these colours, picked the stencil up, flipped it over to get the reverse. Okay. This book has got 2 in. Oh, again, just a flip of the cobweb. I have got some spooky stamps coming out shortly-ish. So I'm saving these pages for the spooky stamps, okay? But I just want to show you that I've popped them in there. Now this one, I've got 2 pages, so I'll show you one at once. So again, I was showing you in the black one, the reverse. This was the original. I showed you the reverse in here, didn't I? Somewhere. This was the original. Here. So I placed the quilting stencil on, okay, sprayed through with 3 different colours, lifted the quilting stencil up, flipped it. So this is a flip. This is a reverse. This is the negative. This is the positive. So this was the first one, okay, that I did. And I've just outlined them with a glaze pen. So that's that one. I haven't put anything on it yet. This page has been in here ages, just with a journal border, with a collage border. It came from a class, and I hadn't put anything on it. So I thought, right, I'm going to use it. So I used the little retro grid stencil, drew inside it with a black pen, and then this is coloured in with jungle leaf. Okay, so I just sprayed some onto my mat. Do not put these in your water brushes, they will clog. So I sprayed some onto my mat like that, coloured it all in, re-outlined it again, and this time I've done a tag this way. Okay, so the tag will just go up that way, whether I put anything on or not. Right, we have one more journal left. And the makers got everything in time this time, so I'm sure they will be showcasing their things. Where are we? Okay, here's the first page. This page has been done ages. This is a typical J blocking page. So I added the postcard on, left this side open. Little tip, if it's on this page, leave this side. If it's on this page, leave that side, because if it's here, it's really hard to get out and you'll bend it. So placed it on, made a little tag to put in, used 2 of my cat stamps. Now these here, you'll see later, they are actually cut out from this. Can you see they match? So they're cut out from here, and you'll see in a minute why I did that. So I didn't bother colouring the cats because there's so much colour on here. I thought I'm just going to leave it like so. Okay, so this is, again, I'm just trying to fill up this page. This again was a blocking technique, and I doodled it ready. Again, just use the postcard, popped a little tag in, and this is some of the bigger images going down the side. Do you remember the images that I was cutting up earlier? Just all the way down there, and it just says I need to practice social distancing from the fridge. So, and then with this little one, with the little cutout there, you can actually, I always love to have a little bit, to see a little bit of something coming through. Okay, so next one. This page I made, oh my gosh, 10 months ago. This was in a doodling online class, okay? An online doodling class, and I loved it, and I never wanted to put anything on this page. So it's been like that for over a year, you know, for over 10 months. But then I just thought these colours match this perfectly. Not these, but it doesn't matter. So the orange and the pink. And I didn't want to put anything else on. I didn't want to put an image. I didn't want to put a quote. I think it speaks for itself. Now I have left one side open in case I want to hide £10 note down there or something, or a love letter, or my will. My will could go in there, you know, anything like that. So I have left that open. By the way, all of these samples will be on the Dylusions Facebook page. So this is Crazy Paving stencil done in an online doodling class. This is all inks that's in here, black pen on the top, and I just stuck her straight on the top. Okay, so where are we now? Not that one. Hang on. Oh, some that you shouldn't be seeing there. Here we go. Here's another page. Remember, the ledger journal has lines, it has checks, it has dots. So I always try to use them. So I used the lines here. So again, this is the sticky back canvas with the houses. I attached it to a flap. Okay, we love our flaps. When you lift it up, it says you are here. So glad to be back home, August 2024, because it was quite a long trip this time. I'm not used to it. These are from my collage sheets, and this is actually from set 3. Okay, these are from set 3, these different sizes. And then I just wrote, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. So I usually write something silly on the flaps, like lift, flap, pull, and something like that. But it's a nice page. And those days where you're feeling, you know, not too inspired with stuff, you can just take my artwork and make it your own, okay? You know, you can either copy my pages exactly, or you can just do your own thing, you know, whatever. But it's just giving you an idea, isn't it, to start. Again, here's another one where this border had been made a while. Just been made a while, this border. It's one of these pages where I've got a window in, okay? So you can see here, you can look through and you can see my little robin there. And then you can look through here to see the jigsaw. So I had the border around, I stuck this collage on, and then can you see, this is the sticky back canvas from here. So I cut out the whole image and stuck it down, and there is the liner from where where I peeled off the back. And I am actually going to save that, and I'm going to put some paint over it to create a silhouette. So, but you can see that's what I cut out. So then I was left with these bits, which I put as hearts here. So I cut some up into hearts, and then I do this a lot. I use them as little flaps. So because they're sticky back, so they can fold back on themselves. You can see there's one there, there's one here, and there's somewhere else as well. But you can always, you know, if you just want this big newt, you can just do the newt. If you just want these legs, you can cut the legs out. You know, don't be worried about chopping them up. So, and I just think she fits in lovely in there, and it just says the Queen is not amused. Okay. So here we go. Here's more flaps, girls. More flaps, gentlemen, ladies, and and gentlemen. So this page here, again, this is in the deep colours. It's actually these colours. And I was going to put some of this shimmer on, but I thought, do you know what? I've got enough on there. So I made 2 flaps this time because I thought these colours were very similar. Okay, this is from one of the gnome sets, and I can't remember which one it's from. Hang on, it's the one with the snail on, I think. So I did those, and then we've got the 2. So as you lift this one, it says, I will try to be nice to you. But as you lift this one, it says, but often my mouth gets in the way. So sorry about that. But, you know, you can put more than 1 flap on a page. It's entirely up to you. And if you can see, the canvas itself makes the hinge. Okay. And there's loads of classes where I've taught how to do this. But I use the canvas to make the hinge on there. Okay, we've got 4 left. 4 left. Here we go. Here's one. Again, this page, this is sour apple teeny paint, and I was just cleaning up some paint and I just popped it on the side. So then I was like, oh, so I just got some pink and purple paint, which was from a clean up, and I just rubbed the baby wipe over, and this acts as a resist. Okay, used the postcard, popped the postcard on, and decided I wanted to write it. So this is a quote on there, which actually ends with delicious ambiguity. So I wanted to write ambiguity quite big on there. Just really simple pages. They're quite easy. Oh, here's another one. Can you spot? So this is a cutting out page. For example, oh, snail one is toadstool tails. Thank you. The second weekend at Ranger is doing things like this. It's journaling, but we're doing lots of cutouts, okay? But you can see the canvas through. And this, again, this was a page that I did in a doodle class, an online doodle class, using the On Point stencil. And I loved it this much. I just left it blank for ages. But I thought, again, it's perfect just to put a canvas on. So this is the sticky back canvas. I just stuck it straight down and put a quote on that says, someday you'll go far and I hope you stay there. I positioned the canvas so I could see it. Can you see? I can see her eye, so I could see it through. And when I do this, I'll position something over the other way. But this is the type of thing that we'll be doing in the second weekend at Ranger. So I just stuck it straight down on there. And so, I know somebody said to me once, well, it's not very original, is it? Yeah, it is, because it's my art, you know. Another one with the postcard. Again, this page was already done. It had some stenciling of the pink flowers, and it just had some purple on. So I used the dots that were in the book, and I drew my own grid on there. And again, just made it into a pocket. Used the purple to make 2 little tags this time, and it just says, let's be skipping the gym buddies, because you can't really wear those on the treadmill, can you? How do I know? I've tried. It doesn't work. Okay, so, oh my gosh, last one. At last, quiet. So this is my last page, and this page is a culmination of all sorts, okay? So the background was using up some blue Hawaiian paint that I happened to have on my blending tool. So I just used it up in the background, okay? This I actually made at my last weekend at Stampers Anonymous. I was showing how to use the inks. So I got my big stamp and I inked up the centre, I inked around the edge, and then I inked around the edge there with, I think it was turquoise, and then stamped it down. And I love to use them as backgrounds, okay? I love to use them as the backgrounds like that as well. So put that on, put some canvas on. I've already explained my sewing machine. I've only got my good one out at the moment. So I just did a pretend sew round. And then again, I used the dots. I don't know if you can see. So because I had blue, pink and purple in here, I already had the blue in the, I've forgotten what it's called. Anyway, so I did pink lines and purple lines and stuck it down. And it just says, rather than agreeing to agree, why don't you just be quiet? Popped a little flower on there as well. So there you go. Let me just quickly recap. So we have set 4 of the postcards. I think I've got them mixed up now. You actually get 8. I've got one missing. Where's the cat gone? Oh no. Yes, where's the cat? Oh, he's there. Cat's there. That's why I was confused. So we have 8 postcards. We have the cat, we have the newt, we have the shoes, we have survivor, we have the window, we have the houses, we have the mobile, and we have my mental health one. So all started off. This is not the journal that we're in, but they all started off this size. So they all started, typical, I can't find any pages. They all started big like this. Why can't I find pages? Typical. Here we go. This is how this started. Okay, and then we photographed them and they end up being images. So those are the postcards. We have exactly the same in the canvas. Sticky back. Always take the back from the canvas, not the canvas from the back, because sometimes this will come off. Okay, so 8 sticky back canvases, and then we have 6 of the shimmer sprays. They are the last paints that I had released. We've brought them out in shimmer spray, shimmer ink. They're not in normal ink. They're just in a shimmer ink. Do not put them in your brushes. Here we have, this is chocolate drop. So you can see it is an orangey brown, but that is the chocolate drop. That's what it's like on black, and that's what it's like on craft. We have tree bark. That's what it's like on black, mixed media. Oh, yeah, black, mixed media, craft. And then also in the warm, we have the cranberry juice. Look, I mean, just look at the saturation. So that is on craft, mixed media and black. And then in the cools, I'm going to save the best to last this time. In the cools, we have rainy day. So this is rainy day on black, rainy day on mixed media, and rainy day on craft. Just look at that shimmer. Jungle leaf on craft. This is my new favourite. It's taken over from Dirty Martini. Jungle leaf on mixed media and jungle leaf on black. And then the piece de resistance, we have Just Indigo. This is Just Indigo on craft, on mixed media, cardstock, and on black. Now, because these are ink, you can actually ghost them as well, which I haven't done today. You won't be able to ghost on black. You're not going to see anything, and it's too absorbent to ghost on craft. But you could ghost beautifully in your journal or with on any of the mixed media card. Okay, so there you go. That is our release of line extensions. Remember to always keep your shimmer inks laid flat. Always, always, always. If I can just show you, this has been laid flat. So if you can see, the shimmer is there, okay? So it makes it easy to shake it up and to use. If you stand them like that, the shimmer is going to form at the bottom in a big thick, And it's going to take you ages to be able to do this. You're going to have to shake them. The more you shake, the more you might get air bubbles, okay? I normally, at the end of each session as well, just give the thing a wipe, and that's fine. But always store them flat like that, okay? Can I just tell you as well, with shimmers, it doesn't matter too much about warms and cools, because if you mix a warm and cool in a shimmer and it goes brown, it'll just look coppery. It'll just look bronzy or coppery. So I still try to sort of do warms with warms, cools with cools. But if you get mistaken, it doesn't matter. Okay, so there you go. So Art from the Heart has put up a link. You can get them direct from, they have them already. Stampers Anonymous has put up a link. You can order from them directly. Ranger has got actually Ranger's link is pinned at the bottom. You can order directly from Ranger. I've noticed a few stores have been dropping their links of their store. So you can always, even if when this live is finished, you can still go in and you can add your stores. If you're looking at this a bit later, you know, you can always go in and add your stores on there. So I hope you enjoy them. If you're a dandelion, I am going to be live in about 5 minutes in the Dandelion Club. If you are not a dandelion, it's my subscription-based club. And it's on my website, Diane Reevely and More. And whenever I do a launch, I go directly over there and I do another launch. Then I give everything away. Okay, I give it all away. So if you're in there, I will see you shortly. Okay, thank you so much for turning up to see me, and I'll see you over in the Dandelion. Okay, bye. Can never find the finish, can I? There we go.